In this tutorial, let us examine how to calculate the median of a grouped data. Using this illustration, under statistics, the table below represents the frequency distribution of marks of 50 students in a certain class. We have the marks. 5 to 10, 11 to 16, 17 to 22, 23 to 28, 29 to 34, 35 to 40. The frequency is 6, 10, 12, 9, 11, 2. And we are required to calculate the median of the above data. Now I want to check the frequency. They say that the frequency is 50. That means when you add 6 plus 10 plus 12 plus 9 plus 11 and plus 2, it will give us 50. Let me check. 6 plus 10 plus 12, 6 plus 10 plus 12 plus 9 plus 11 plus 2, that's 50. Okay, so we shall be calculating the median of this grouped data. This is a grouped data. How do you know that this is a group data? A group data must possess class limits, the range of the classes. As you can look at the marks here, you see 5 to 10. That is to tell you that the number of people or the marks that must fall under the first class must be between 5 to 10. And the number of marks that must fall within the second class must be between 11 to 16. So, and so on and so forth. We have 5 here, we have 10 here. 5 falls under what we call the lower limit of the first class. Then 10 falls under what we call the upper limit of the first class. 11 is the lower limit of the second class, and 16 is the lower limit, the upper limit of the second class. Then in the third class, which is this third range, 17 is the lower limit of the third class. Then 22 is the upper limit of the third class, and so on and so forth. Now the first thing we have to do is to present a solution table for this analysis. We're going to present a solution table, but before that we are going to bring up a formula for calculation of the median of a group data. Formula for calculation of a median of a group data, say solution. Recall the formula of the median of a grouped data. Formula says LL plus C brackets N over 2 minus sigma FB, close the bracket, sigma FB all over sigma FM. Now look at this formula. This is lower limit plus C is class interval. LL is equal to lower limit of the median class the lower limit of the median class. C is the class interval. C is the class interval. Then N is the total number of frequency. The total number of the frequency then sigma FB sigma FB sigma FB is equal to the sum of the frequency before the median class let's go sigma FB sigma FB is equal to sum of the frequency before the median class sum of the frequency before the median class. Then finally FM. I'm trying to analyze the values we have in this formula one after the other. This LL is the lower limit of the median class. Then this C is the class interval. Then N over 2, we have N here. N is the total number of frequency. 2 is constant in this formula. Then we have sigma FB, which is sum of the frequency before the median class. Then the last one is going to be sigma FM. Sigma FM. Sigma FM is the frequency of the median class. The frequency of the median class. Now these are the things we shall be using this data to calculate. We are going to take our time now to trying to bring out these quantities from the data above, from the marks of 50 students. The question says we should calculate the median of the above distribution, and we are using this formula. This is the formula you use when you want to calculate the median of a group data, and the values in the formula has been analyzed below. The L is the lower limit of the median class, the C is the class interval, N is the total number of frequency, and sigma FB is the sum of frequency before the median class. Then sigma FM is the frequency of the median class. Now the first thing we should do here is we shall try to determine the value that will represent the median class, because if you look at most of these quantities, we always have median class. Median class. Here we have median class. Here we have median class. Here we still have median class. So this median class needs to be calculated first before we can go into other issues here. Now, how do you calculate median class? Determining the median class first. We use this formula, determining the median class. The median class can be determined using the formula N plus 1 all over 2. Remember that I told you that N is the total number of frequency. So if we are to calculate this, we'll be having a total frequency is 50. We have 50 here divided by 2, and then if you divide 50 by 2, you will be having 25. So that means that the middle class is 25. The middle class is 25. Now, since we have traced the middle class, this computation is going to be very easy for us. Now let's draw the table of analysis. The table we shall be using to calculate the median. Solution table for 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 the median. Now we shall be having the marks. The marks as we have it in the question. Under the marks we have 5 to 10, 5 to 10, 5 5 to 10. The second class is 11 to 16. 11 to 16. Then we'll have the third class to be 17 to 22. We have the fourth class to be 23 to 28. 23 to 28. I have the fifth class 29 to 34. 29 to 34. Finally, the last class here is 35 to 40. 35 to 40. Okay, we add one more column here representing the total, the sum, total value. Now, as we have succeeded in inserting the marks, there is what we call class limit, or the actual class limit. We have to get it right away. Class limits. This class limit, we are trying to correct the type 1 error that exists in these marks. If you look at these marks, we have 5 to 10, and after 10 we'll get 11 to 16. Then after 16 we have 17 to 22, 23 to 28, 29 to 30. Now, this 10, if you remove it from 11, you will get 1. If you remove 16 from 17, you will get 1. If you remove 22 from 23, you will get 1, and so on and so forth. That 1 need to be closed for us to get the actual class limit. That 1 should be divided by 2. When you divide that 1 by 2, you will get 0.5. The 1 in between the classes, there is 1 that is distributing itself between all these classes. That 1 will be divided by 2, which will give us 0.5. Now the law said, or the rule here we're going to apply is, for us to ascertain the actual class limit, the 0.5 should be deducted from the lower limit. The lower limit of this first class is 5. We shall remove 0.5 from this 5, and when you do that, the same 0.5 will be added to the upper limit, which is 10. So if you remove 0.5 from 5, it will give you 4.5. 2, then you add 0.5 to 10, it will give 10.5. This is the class limit for the first class. We do the same thing in second class. Remove 0.5 from 11, we get 10.5. 2, add 0.5 to 16, we'll get 16.5. The same thing will happen here. We're going to remove 0.5 from 17 and we'll get 16.5. 2, then add 0.5 to 22, we're having 22.5. Then coming to this point, 23, we shall remove 0.5 from 23. If we remove 0.5 from 23, we'll be having 22.5. 2, then add 0.5 to 28 to give you 28.5. Then here we'll have 29 as the lower limit, minus 0.5 will give us 28.5. to add 0.5 again, to the upper limit 34. That will give us 34.5. Then we'll come to the last class here. 35 minus 0.5 will give us 34.5. 34.5. 2 add 0.5 to 40, we'll be having 40.5. So these are the things we have as the class limit. This is the class limit. Okay, remember what we did. All these lower limit we deducted 0.5 and the upper limit we added 0.5. Then we'll get our frequency f. Our frequency f is in the table of the question we are solving: 6, 10, 12, 9, 11, 2. 6, 10, 12, 9. 6, 10, 12, 9, 11, and what do you have there? 6, 10, 12, 9, 11, and 2. So we're having 2 here. 2. I don't think that this column will be necessary in this analysis. This column will not be necessary. So we'll be having max, class limit, and frequency. So this column may not be necessary. Okay, now what do we do next? The next thing to do is to, okay, let's just try to make use of this column by putting the cumulative frequency CF. CF represents the cumulative frequency, which is starting from 6. Then here you have 6 plus 10, and that will give us 16. This 6, this is was added to this 10 to get 16. So here we'll be having 16. Plus 12, and that will give us 28. Then we'll have 28 plus 9. Then we'll obtain 37. We have 37. Then here we'll be having 37 plus 11, and that will give us 48. We have 48. Finally, 48 plus 2 give us 50. Okay, so this is the table we are going to use to solve this question. This is our solution table. Know how we obtain the figures. Now we shall be tracing from this table all these values. We trace them up. Lower limit of the median class C, which is the class interval, we shall trace it from the table. N, the total number of frequencies already given to us. Sigma FB is the sum of the frequency before the median class. Then sigma FM is the frequency of the median class. Remember that we have calculated the median class. This is our median class. Median class is 25. So we shall be tracing where the 25 lies on this table. Now I want you to look at this table very well. Look at this frequency, cumulative frequency column, this last column, cumulative frequency. Where can we trace this 25? Where can we see this value? That is what we are looking at right now. Where can we see this value 25? From here, this value will be traced under 28. This value is here. This 25 falls under this 28. So that means that the third class, this is the first class, second class, the third class. This third class will be our median class. We have calculated the median class to be 25. 25. Trace from this cumulative frequency. Wherever you see 25, circle that point and use it as your median class. So we'll be using our median class will be here. This should be our median class. This is going to be our middle class or our median class. This is our median class. Okay, then from here we shall calculate whatever we want to calculate. The first thing we're going to trace is the lower limit of the median class. On this class now, the lower limit should be equal to, on this range, check the green marker, the lower limit is 16.5. 16.5. This is our lower limit. That's the lower limit, 16.5. Remember that we are using this class to do our calculations, or to carry out our calculations. The lower limit is 16.5. 17 is also the lower limit, but we have modified this 17 to 16.5, and that is why we are using 16.5. The second value here is class interval. The class interval is the gap provided between two classes. You can take it from the max, you can take it from the frequency. Now let's see how to do this. 11 minus 5 is 15. Sorry, 11 minus 5 is 6. 17 minus 11 is 6. 23 minus 17 is 6. 29 minus 23 is 6. And 35 minus 29 is 6. If you take it under this class limit, 10.5 minus 4.5 is 6. 22.5 minus 16.5 is 6. 28.5 minus 22.5 is 6. So we can now conclude that the class interval is 6. You can equally take it from the upper limit, 16 minus 10, which is 6, 22 minus 16, which is 6, and so on and so forth. So we now say that the class interval should be equal to 6. We have gotten our class interval to be 6. That is this. We have gotten lower limit, we have gotten the class interval. The number of frequency, which is n, is already given to us in the question. N is equal to 50. That is the total number of frequency. We have 50 as our n. Then what is the next value here? Sigma FB, which is sum of the frequency before the median class. Now when you come to this frequency, you sum the two numbers we see before the median class. See these two numbers. Sum of these two numbers will give us the median class. That is 6 and 10. We have to add these two. Then we'll be having a sigma FB is equal to, now let's try to sum this value. 6 plus 10 is what? 16. That's the sum of the frequency before this median class. So we have a 16 here. 16. Okay. Then what's the next one? The next one is we have gotten some of the frequency before the median class. Then sigma fm, which is the frequency of the median class. Frequency of the median class. Sigma fb, fm, sigma fm, that is frequency of the median class. The median class is the line painted with green. The frequency under this green is 12. The frequency here is 12. So we're having 12 as our frequency of the median class. Okay, so see the way we traced everything. That is what you should be after. First of all, locate the middle class, which is this green marker. Then secondly, locate the lower limit of that class, which is 16.5. Then the class interval. Vertically, we are subtracting. 11 minus 5 is 6, or 10 minus 16 minus 10, which is 6. 17 minus 11, which is 6, and so on. So that's the class interval, and is the total number of frequency given from the origin of the question. Sigma fv is 16, then sigma fm is 12. Okay, let's now use this formula and calculate the median. This formula. So we're calling back this formula. We're calling back this formula now. In doing this, let's use this formula to get our answer immediately. Okay, the formula started by lower limit. First thing we do is to put in the lower limit, and lower limit is 16.5. 16.5 plus class interval. Our class interval is 6, so we'll have 6 here, brackets n over 2 n over 2, and our n is 50. N is the total number of frequency, which is 50 all over 2, then minus sigma fb, sigma fb, which is sigma fb is 16, so we'll put 16 here, 16, then we'll close up the bracket. Everything here will be over. Okay, let's try to put in the fraction very well. Let's go again. The lower limit is 16. Lower limit is equal to 16. So we're having 16.5 as the lower limit, plus C is the class interval, and our C is 6, so we're having 6, then brackets n over 2, we'll have n all over 2, and n is 50 divided by 2, minus sigma f b, which is 16, everything over frequency of the median class, which is 12. We have 12 here, then we'll close the bracket. So this is exactly what we have. Then this will run down to 16 again, 16.5 plus C is 6. Then we open the bracket again. 50 divided by 2 will give us 25. We have 25 here. Minus 16. Then you close the bracket. Well, let's put our fraction first. Now we'll be having something of this nature. Okay, 50 divided by 2, that is 25, minus 16 all over 12. Then we'll close up the bracket. So this is what we are having here. 16.5 we brought it down, 6 was brought down. Then 50 divided by 2 is 25, minus 16 all over 12. Then we'll have to go down a bit. 16.5 again, plus 6. We are trying to resolve this bracket, everything about the bracket. The last figure you will touch here is 16.5. The last figure to be touched here is 16.5. Remember that we are looking for the median. The median. Median of a grouped data. So we'll be having 25. Open your bracket. 25 minus 16 will give us 9. That will close up. All over 12. 9 over 12. 25 minus 16 is 9 over 12. That will close up. We close the bracket. Okay, we are going down gradually. Median is equal to, we'll go again, 16.5 plus 6 bracket 6 divided by 12 will give us 0.5. Then we'll close up the bracket. We close the bracket. This is not 6, sorry. This is 9. 25 minus 16 is 9. 9. So we'll be having 9 divided by 12. Sorry for this adjustment. 9 divided by 12. 9 divided by 12. That will give us 21. No? 9 divided by 12. 9 divided by 12. That will give us 0.75. 0.75. It's okay now. So check it again. 16.5 plus 6 brackets 50 over 2 is 25. Yes, minus 16 all over 12. The median should be equal to 16.5 plus 6 bracket 25 minus 16, which is 9 all over 12. Okay, it's better now. Now median is equal to 16.5 plus, now we shall be multiplying 6 by 0.75. we are almost done with this question. So 0.75 was already here times 6. That means we'll be having 4.5. We have 4.5 here. Then finally the median will be equal to 16.5 plus 4.5. So that should be 4.5 plus 16.5. Finally we'll get 21. So the answer is 21. This is our median. So try to check what we did again. The main thing is to calculate these values, these quantities. As soon as you get the quantities, the mass is solved. Lower limit of the median class, which is what you get by the green color line. If you check the green color line, you see the yellow number. That is our lower limit of the median class. Then we have the class interval, which we did 11 minus 5. Don't do 10 minus 5. 10 minus 5 is not the class interval, or 16 minus 11. You have to go this way. The gap between the classes, 11 minus 5, 17 minus 11, 23 minus 16, you get 666. That's the class interval, which is 6. The number of frequencies given in the question, which is 50, and sigma FB, some of the frequencies before the median class is on blue color, which is 6 and 10. You add them up. Then frequency of the median class is on white here, and that is 12. Then we inserted all these values in the formula. These are the values inserted in the formula, and then resolve this. As you are resolving this, 16.5 should be the last number you touch here. The last number you will touch here is 16.5. After simplifying all the brackets, the ones in the bracket, you simplify them first from here to here. You just have to simplify them. Work on this. When you finish with this, you now add your answer to 16.5. So that is how to get the class interval. You work on all these ones. They are the ones that is going down. You work on them. It runs down to this. So finally you add the value to 16.5. the answer becomes 21. So this is how you can calculate the median of a grouped data.